Hi and welcome to another reading with me, Leenna. Thank you all for liking, subscribing and watching, and I like reading your comments. It's always so much fun to know that you're out there and that you're watching this, and also what your thoughts on things are. So thank you so much for your feedback as well and for your suggestions, and I'm looking forward to reading for you in the future. So today we have one for the pet lovers. It could be for your own pet, or perhaps it's your pet niece or nephew like I have. So we're going to be looking at what they want you to know today. So you could have a dog, you could have a cat, a bird, a snake, or a rabbit, you know, any pet that you have that you feel very close to. And if you've been wondering what they might want you to know, then this is the reading for you. So I've got 3 choices for you. I've got the green, the blue, and the pink. And you can either choose your favorite color or choose the color that you associate with your pet or something that your pet has. It could be a blanket, it could be a bowl, it could be their leash, it could be their favorite, toy, anything like that. And let's see what they have to say. So I did do this with my Patreons, and it was quite an interesting read. So if you have more than 3 pets, if you have more than 1 pet, sorry, you can choose more than 1 option. And if you have more than 3 pets, then maybe you could go over to my Patreon and have a look at the further 6 options that are there. So let's begin with number 1, which is the green choice, or the choice of green. And let's see what your pet wants you to know. So I'm just going to leave, where shall I leave the green here? So we've got finances and career, which is quite an odd one for a pet, but anyway, we'll see. We've got mask. We've got the 9 of Wands. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. We've got the compass, and we've got the flowers. So I think you work a lot, or you're away from home a lot, and that your pet loves playing peekaboo. And they do this to help you relieve tension and to distract you from working too hard. So they think you work too hard, that you need to be a bit more playful, that they, perhaps you used to play peekaboo with them before and they used to love it, and now you've forgotten, or you haven't done it in a long while. They love that you bring them gifts from afar, or that you always find something to bring back home to them. And they appreciate all the luxuries that you give them, but they do want you to spend less time working, and they want you to spend more time having fun with them. There's a special bell or a little ball that they might have lost that is somewhere in the garden that needs to be found, and they want you to go help them find it, because you haven't given any energy to that in recent times, and they kind of miss being in the garden with you, going out for walks in the park. The ball or the bell is hidden in some bushes, and they're gonna, they want to go to that location, or they want to go outside to find it. They also think that they don't like your boyfriend or your girlfriend, and they feel that this person is taking too much of your energy. It's not jealousy. It's almost like they sense that what you're trying to do for your boyfriend or girlfriend is costing you too much. Especially if you work with this person. Your pet doesn't want you to give them, although they appreciate all the luxuries and the goodies and the treats, they don't need it as much as they need you to play with them, especially their favorite game, which seems to be peekaboo, and to just go out and do something that is fun and a little bit silly and that you haven't done in a long time. So this is actually from my own I've redone my own cards, and this is a long-awaited message reversed. So I think they feel that they've been trying to tell you this for a long time. So every time you walk in and they start barking, or they start meowing, or they start trying to lead you down a path, and you go, oh, hi, how are you? And you ruffle their head or whatever, and then you go off and dump your case somewhere and get onto your laptop. They're asking you to go out. They're asking to help you. You know, they're asking for your help to find it. They don't want toys as much as they want to play with you. So I think they've been trying to tell you this for a long time, especially if you are, like I said, traveling a lot, or if you're away at school a lot, and if the routine has changed over the past 3 to 6 months. So that is what I'm getting for you if you chose the green option. This is what your pet wants you to know. So I hope that was helpful. Please let me know if it resonated and what kind of pet you have. Because I think some of you have some really interesting pets, and it would be interesting to know what those are. So let's go on to option number 2. If you chose the blue option, what does your pet want you to know? And let's see. So we've got let your friends help you. We've got choice. We've got, choice again, or the decision card. We've got the Ace of Wands. We've got the Well, and we've got the Dog. So your dog knows that they are your best friend. But they're also trying to tell you that your best human friend is one of your best choices in love. And I think you already know that. And you've been trying to make up your mind for a long time. And also this best friend of yours, your human one, has been trying to help you make a choice. And I think it's a choice to move either to a new city or a new country. And you've just been putting it off maybe from September last year or for a long time. And they want you to either study further or travel further. And your pet is trying to tell you, listen to your friend. They have the best of your interests at heart, just like your pet does. Your pet also wants you to know that they have very deep. Sorry about that. So your pet also wants you to know that they care very deeply about you and the choice that you make. And they watch very carefully your choices in friends. And I think you've gone through a really difficult phase where you haven't had the right circle of friends except for this best friend of yours. And this feels like an old friend, someone who you went to school with, or that you grew up with, the person next door. But they also want you to know that they have faith in your choice, and they just want you to consider the information and the suggestions that your best friend is giving you, and that the new options the universe is sending you. And they want you to stop feeling so down and to stop comparing yourself to the circle of friends that weren't the best for you. And they want you to make a decision. And I think they would understand, if you had to leave them in order to travel or something like that. They understand if they can't come with you. They just want what's best for you. They want you to make the right choice, and they may be showing you the right choice in certain ways. So they feel that you're not well protected, and this is why they want you to make the right choice. They may feel that that you're putting your faith in the wrong people, and that you're allowing a lot of negativity into your life in this way. So you may find that they tend to bark a lot at your new friends. They may bark at your boyfriend or girlfriend. they make it very obvious who they think is good for you and who is not, because they're trying to help you, they're trying to give you more information to make your choice. They may also sort of jump onto certain things and sort of distract you from things that are not good for you. So if you're trying to give up a habit, they may, try to stop you doing certain things which make it hard to break that habit. They may try to insist that you spend more time with them in other things. They may also miss walking along the seaside or the riverfront or the lakeside with you, and they're trying to tell you that there might have been a stormy day or night when you were with them, especially if this is a little dog, where something happened near water and you could see the storm over the water. They're trying to tell you about that day, and they're trying to tell you that whoever you met on that day or whatever transpired, that you need to leave it behind because it's draining your energies, and that you need more protection. For some of you, your dog just wants you to know that they won't be able to look out for you like this once you make up your mind, because they're pretty sure you're going to be moving away. But they want you to get another dog. So you may have been offered a puppy, or maybe it was a kitten, who can take over that role in your life, and they want some time with them so they can train the new pet to look out for you in the same way and to sort of guide you in the same way that your pet does at the moment. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for you if you chose the blue card. So interesting one. Pets can be so perceptive and help you in such unusual ways. So let's go on to the last option, number 3, and let's see what your pet wants you to know. So you've got engagement, you've got coin, you've got the 3 of Swords, you've got the Sun, you've got the Stork, and you've got the Dice. So for some of you, your pet is trying to say if you wanted a child, they can already see the child around you. And that if you've been trying for a long time, that some of you are already pregnant. If that message is not for you, if it's not possible for you to be pregnant, then they're trying to tell you that whatever heartache you had in the past is now over, that there's someone new coming in, and this person is helping you to move on. But it's they have conflicted feelings about this person coming into your life, or about this new phase in your life. I think they may sense that for some of you, you've been overspending to try to make up for feelings of a loss of self-esteem, or to get over a heartache. And they're trying to tell you that you need to go outside. If you lived on a farm, or if your family is from a farm, that maybe you need to go back to your family for a short time, just for a visit. They're also trying to tell you that if you're not having a child, there's another child coming into your life in a very unexpected way. They're also trying to tell you that they love you very much. And it's almost, even though you may see them as your child, your fur baby, that you are equally their child. Okay, so you have a very maternal or paternal pet who's kind of looking out for you in that same way. And it's possible that some of you may have a long-term karmic tie with your pet, and they could be your soulmate. They could have been a parent in your previous lives. But there's a very strong sense of babies. For some of you, it could also be that your pet is going to have babies. I can see a little dog like from The Lady and the Tramp, who is probably going to have puppies soon, and they may need your help because it may be quite a difficult pregnancy for them. And this is for an older person. I think you might be in your 50s or 60s, and you've had the, your dog for a while. She may be about 2 or 3 years old already. So that's one very specific message. So basically, most of you are going to find that your pet wants you to know that the rainy day is over, things are getting better. They like that you're being more cheerful, that you're moving on. They like to see you thinking about new opportunities, and although they're not sure how things are going to turn up, they are wanting you to know. I think I picked up this entire deck upside down. They want you to know that even though you may feel that you've gone through a phase where there was no one to help you, that they were always there for you, and they want you to know that they will still be there for you, and that you're stronger than you think you are. You know, you're stronger than this. You are actually this, and they want you to know that you don't need as much help as you may think you need. For some of you, you may have a therapy pet, and they want you to know that you don't need as much medication as you used to take before, that you made a lot of progress. And for one or two of you, you may actually want to reconsider the number of counseling sessions that you have as well, because you're healing much faster than everyone thought you would have. For those of you that have birds or horses as pets, you'll also find that they want you to perhaps not feel guilty about not being able to afford their upkeep anymore. You know, if you had to sell your horse, or pony, or if you had to sort of give away your birds for adoption because you couldn't afford them anymore, they're trying to tell you that they understand that it was not something, you know, they didn't want to be a burden to you financially, and that they're happy for you to move on, and they're not sure what's going to happen in the future, but they are sure that it's going to be for the best for all of you. And for some reason, I'm seeing hamsters here as well. So someone may have to give up if you have to give up your hamster, they also feel that it's another turn of the wheel. They will survive, and so will you, and everything will be fine, and it will be all happiness again. And they also want you to know that there's a lot of love there, and they appreciated all the time and the love that you gave them. But it's not all about leaving each other behind. I think for many of you, it's about welcoming new life into your home, and it's about a difficult period, moving on from a difficult period into an exciting, unusual period, where some of you may actually even be meeting someone new. But I think it's more about going out into the world again and seeing new places and experiencing new things. And like I said, for those of you who had pets for therapy, or who are asking about a therapy animal, you will find that they think you're making great progress, and that you don't need much more than them. So that is what I have for you. It's very, very interesting, I think, and I hope it resonated with you, and if it didn't, then that's okay. But let me know what you think either way. And let me know if you want more of these types of readings about pets, and if you'd if you like, then like, subscribe, and share. So thank you so much, and I will see you in the future. Take care and keep those vibes high. Bye.